So I was staying in a concrete house, little concrete house. It had a living room and two bedrooms, and probably all in all, it might have been 5 meters by 10 meters. Like, it wasn't a lot of space. Um, we were lucky enough that our house was concrete, and so we got to have the luxury, I suppose you'd say, of having a house that you were able to kind of close off from the outside world a bit. We had a toilet as well, and it wasn't a flushing toilet, but it was a bucket toilet, so you could tip it down and it would flush itself, which was really nice. A lot of houses don't have that. My host family had the traditional woven grass house, so you'd have your bamboo maybe chopped up, and then you'd have your grass huts. There were rats in our house a fair bit. They led to a couple of sleepless nights, but it's all in the experience. So,
myself and my partner for Latitude were living in a little house on a hill, which overlooked the bay, which was just absolutely beautiful. It was kind of like a really thin sheeted cement house with kind of 3 rooms that were basically all one big room. And it was really small, but really quaint, and we loved it. We had a bathroom, but no running water and no electricity, so everything was used. We used tank water and buckets for showering, and we also swam in the ocean as a bath a lot, which was just beautiful. But we were both lucky enough to have host families as well. So even though we lived at our little house, which is right next to the school, we spent majority of our time with our host families and would end up staying there all the time anyway. And they have just the most beautiful, it's called Natangura leaf houses with bamboo, which are just beautiful places to be. They have the family atmosphere, the community atmosphere, and so that's where we lived, basically, was with them.
Yeah, I lived in a village called Nambarangi with about 200 people, only accessible by boat. It was spread out over beautiful natural greenery. We only lived in custom houses that were all just made out of bamboo and wood. Picture the typical island hut, and that was it. That was really all you needed, and everyone sleeps in them. And it was something that was just nice and raw to get back to. So I was living in a house with one other guy, and but we had all our meals and ate and did everything with our host families, which over in Vanuatu, your family will be made up of, you can trace pretty much everyone back to your family. So you'll have your immediate family, and then everyone will be your cousins or your aunties or your uncles, and you'll feel very welcome, and they'll include you as one of their own. They would call me their son, their brother, their uncle sort of thing. I would have kids that would call me dad.
We were really lucky because we had the best of both worlds. We had our own house, which our brothers slept next door to us. So we'd go next door at night and I'd help them with their reading at night, which was really, really amazing. And we also had our host family about 100 metres down the hill from us, which was, we went and ate with them every night. We'd help them cook, we'd help them clean, we'd do everything with them, help them build their house and cut firewood, go to the garden and work in the garden, which was really enjoyable with the bush knives and stuff. It was really fun. But we lived on school, so it was literally 50 metres away, so everything was there. We lived on right next to the ocean and right underneath a volcano, so I don't know where you can do that anywhere else. I think it's only Vanuatu, so it's pretty amazing.